Hello there and welcome back to Let's Play Etrian Odyssey. I am the RNGenius, but you may call me Eric, and in the last episode we ventured down to the 20th floor and we engaged in a little bit of combat. We are still supposed to take out the forest folks' strongest guardians. To what effect though, that is not gonna be good, because I'm annihilating an entire people right now and I would rather not. But we don't get a choice in the matter, so, well, what am I gonna do? Sit there idly? Let myself get murdered? No, I have some kind of sense of, self-preservation. So, I'd rather, The chieftain said it, if it's them or us, it's gonna be us, but I don't agree with that either. There is other ways, but if it comes down to it, I'm not gonna let myself get murdered. I really don't think pain is that nice a feeling. Though there's an intersection there, that was wrong. I am mapping out this entire place, and no one is aggroed at me right now, but someone is moving close. That is not... He doesn't look aggroed. That might be Mr. Guardian Bird, though. Where are you at? There's one foe I do not want to engage right now. Where did he move? Where did he come from and where did he go? Why did he turn invisible? All the other foes are visible. Why is he not? That one is different. Should keep an eye out. That's the first time that's popping up right in front of me. You're visible on the map. You're one of those upper three. Yep. Fair. But how is it that that one foe was not visible? Or is he able to warp around? Which is fair. We've met those guys, but, it's not gonna be an Yggdrasil, but it's not. Why is there a door? Why is there a door? Who is behind the door? Oh, we got into range. But I guess since this is a door... Yep, they're moving in on us, but if this is a door, we're safe behind it. Yep, it's a 3x3 safe spot. I should take another step forward so I can actually finish drawing this place. Treasure chest down here, item point up there. What do we have? Taking. And it's a G spot. Very nice, the women tend to like it. And we have a treasure box. What do you have? Rita too, very happy about that one. Because our resources at this point are not looking so hot anymore. Eric is going to, well, profit from some extra TP. Keenan most certainly is going to profit, and Barracus, if I engage even one hunter, we're gonna be in a spot where Are you waiting for me at the door? Oh man. That is a round of combat I cannot run away from. I'd rather like for the other guy to not be around. Okay. Who are you? Cruella. Waiting for me at the door. Spawn camping, basically. You do not I don't want to use this many multi-hits, but multi-hit is the most, offensively potent thing I can do. By hitting one Cruella, who do I anger? Uh-oh. That is a Cruella? Eric and Barracus being confused is not good. Barracus being confused is not good, is what I should say. Alright, she's gonna be down in a second. Now there's 3 angered enemies, and they're all gonna come rushing. Might be because of the blood they're smelling, but still. Thunder Formula's going to finish off this round. We cannot hide out in that little room there. Chuckles levels up. You de-aggroed. That is special. The other ones are going to stay aggroed permanently. So they're just normal enemies. But since the one in the middle de-aggroed, that leads me to believe that he's special. He is special and we don't want to find out how, in fact. Now we are scavenging up to the max level. Sight. Might be worth investing. I guess we're going with fire or ice for the multi-hit. That's a lot of it. That's a very large investment. Isn't there anything else worth doing? Thunder to level 10. It's a lot of damage in terms of thundering. Nothing else though, nothing viable. So we're gonna go with ice up. And we're also going to heal because our people are not looking so hot. Okay, let's map out this place while those guys come rushing at me. Because that's always viable. They're gonna come at me, and since there's no random encounters, it's also not going to take particularly long. So I'd rather maneuver myself into a little corner here, which is nice. And then we are going to, you know, regret everything I did. That comes later on. That happens later on. Are these complete dead ends? I don't want to believe it. I have to concentrate a tiny bit because you know full well that drawing the map isn't that easy. Some of you might have played this game. If you have not, then you should know talking while drawing the map does not make it any easier. I want to draw you a little farther away from the guardian bird down there. Diabolix. Kinda need to use that refresh in terms of, like, hopefully I don't get one shot again, because that is something I really dislike. Like, really, really, really dislike. I'm gonna go back out to the restoration point. Ah, man, the longest route is the one through floor 19. That is the problem. The longest way is actually 19 and 18. 17 is not short either. There's so many long walks down here. So many. I could just go to that mining or the item point and gather a bunch and then go back in. And if there's a foe who respawn, well, that's good, because that's going to be additional money for me. Because every single one of these item drops is actually worth quite a bit. How did you survive? Wait a second. Be smart. That woman survived with a tiny speck of health. This is my opportunity for poisoning. Poison. No effect. Fear. Is anybody else aggroed? All of them? Better not fool around too much. Has been poisoned. Taken out by poisoning and red thread. Okay, fair enough. Now we know. Now I'm not gonna try anymore. That was the thing I was after. TP situation. If there's a hunter, we're not gonna have many bow attacks. If it is an ogre, we're gonna have a lot of defense. I haven't defended so much with Arbuckle. So we can draw a lot of aggro there. If I don't use Hellcry, Keenan is not in any immediate danger and Eric still has plenty of healing. And he really only needs a lot of healing during multi-enemy assaults. Perimeter or immediate, like, exploration around the foe. I want to do perimeter. I want to get away from that foe. That foe does not look like he's up for, like, he looks like he's up for funny business, alright. That was clever. But you know the you know the part where I, you know, do the silly thing. Where is the other one? Close but no cigar. It's an ogre, as much as I was expecting it. Gonna defend first, then we're gonna provoke. You can normally attack. You're fine for the moment as well. Trickery is important. And you use Volt. And that's probably what's gonna happen for the next 10 rounds. There's a lot of guys around. There's a lot of guys remaining. And by a lot, I mean 3, and 1 just aggroed. You're not gonna defend again. That's a waste of stuff, you know? I'm gonna use an additional trickery here because I hope it stacks. Parrying is not viable. Ah, fair enough. It is viable, kind of. No one is looking that bad yet. In actuality, every Volt I use is just 1 less TP, because she recovers 5 every turn, which is nice. I could, you know, continue drawing the map. I went in on him, so this should be how it is. But we'll see. Do I really want to parry every round? Has that been useful? I don't know. Let's provoke again. And after that we'll use Defender again, because that does not last for so long. But in general, Keenan shouldn't be taking much damage either. With his new armor? No. The question is he getting close? And he is far from getting close. But this is me being resource preservative, me using resources with Arbuckle only. By the way, Eric is happy there. Yeah, HP, there's TP, there's TP, there's another bit of TP, yay! We already earned an entire Salve 2. You're not doing that every turn. So I better use 1 Salve 2 if I've earned one. He's not provoked anymore, I don't think. And keep in mind, provocation does not only attract the enemy's attacks, it also raises Arbuckle's defense quite significantly, and if both defense buffs work in conjunction, or stack as I'm want to call it, and if I want to call it, I mean it's a very, very nice thing to have Arbuckle provoke, and with his On Guard he should also be able to block attacks, but I don't know how that works. It does not seem to be working that well. So this has been, these have been quite a few. Have I been using Salve 2 with Eric every turn? God darn it. That was a big mistake. That was a big, big mistake. That was me not thinking for a second. That's the bad thing about keeping the A button pushed. You think you have such a good strategy, but you really don't. I'm banking on that down there being a hunter. Because hunters with their 3,500, I think, are not that tough to deal with if I use 2 Apollons to take it out. If it's gonna be another ogre, I'm not happy. Well, in general, generally I should not be bleeding resources against an ogre, but still. There's worse enemies to come across, like Diabolixes and Cruellas. But hunters in conjunction with others are not cool. Evil Shell, that is nice. This is good examination. Oh, he de-aggroed. I wonder what that guy is. I wonder. There's probably enemies I really don't want to engage. And I'm gonna regret engaging them. Flew too close to the sun, did I? My wings are gonna melt in a second. Because we engaged... Like, the only thing is, we only fought we only fought Diabolixes, Cruellas, and Ogres, because apparently the hunters do not aggro the way the other enemies do. So this is actually fairly likely to be a hunter. Wait. There was a different guy who aggroed and now he's gone? Or did he really walk all that way back already? Nah, he disappeared. That's the guardian bird. You're a Cruella. I'm greedy. Can I take you out without using any major skills? And no, I cannot, because if you get me confused in the wrong situation, I'm gonna be in a tough spot. I'd rather not be. I'd rather be able to take you out right now. That's a bad thing about these enemies who confuse you. You can't farm up resources against them. The Diabolix is a different situation because she just curses me. Oh, well, like that is not the just is not really. That curse is a very, very inconvenient stat to have, but it doesn't immediately damage you. It only damages you if you damage back. Come on, heal that up. We don't want to engage in that kind of shenanigans right now. You don't have any resources left. Keenan. Behave. Very nice. And what else is left? Not much. But at this point, using items to heal my TP up is not worthwhile because it's too much. We have burned our way through almost all the resources I have access to. I would just like to hit that item spot and teleport back before I engage the real big threat. What threat that is, I don't know yet. I don't. I want to map out a little more though before I turn back, because if there's no enemies, and there's gonna be random enemies later on, but for the moment it's pretty convenient to be in this spot. You popped out of nowhere, didn't you? That's the invisible one. No, it's not. You're the one who patrols. He teleports. That's what he does. Could be very inconvenient. It could hit me out of nowhere. And if he just pops up in front of me, I'm gonna have to warp back, even without hitting the item gathering spot there. So I want to unlock every tile here, just in case an foe pops up, I have vision. he has a straight pattern he goes down. What? There is a... I guess that's how it is. My brain did not want to handle that. We're not going in there yet. Perimeter is first. Perimeter is important. Map duty is important. Don't bug me. Don't bug me. I have to do this. This is important. We have to have a potent map. If I have a bad map, who am I gonna be? Who am I gonna be to death with my map? I'm gonna need this map. I need it. It's for my own personal safety. In terms of if I have to run away, what am I gonna do without a good map? Okay, we go down here. That goes straight. This goes in. Yeah, who would have thought? Who would have thought? What? I was not looking at that guy. Okay, that was the guardian bird, wasn't it? It's the one that did not move before, but now does. This should be a pretty straight shot. No. This is a straight shot, but there's an intersection here. And that is straight as well. That's something I can only explore if the guardian bird isn't around anymore, though. Is that the guardian bird? Yeah. Yeesh. I have broken into his nest, haven't I? He teleported. Don't want to deal with him. I don't. Every tile. Okay. This requires a lot more concentration than you would expect. I'm sorry that I'm so quiet right now, but I have to think. And I'm not engaging Mr. Guardian Bird right now, not with my resources in this spot. I have already fought too many of his backup. And there's still one remaining that I'd like to take care of. He just has his set patrol pattern that he only engaged after already having a number of his friends be defeated. But we can of course not engage him if not all of his backup is dealt with. Because if he gets... like, even if he just gets backup from one other, like, hunter or golem. I would rather not. I would rather not. I'm saying just one. Oh, that's a way to go. Give me map. Okay. I'm not gonna walk on every single one of these tiles. I'm not. I'm gonna turn around though. Let's check what's over here, because there should be another door. Because symmetry is important. In video game... oh, purple crystal? Purple crystal. Been a long time since I saw one of you. Yeesh. My aim is not what it once was. Purple crystal door. Well, I have the crystal key, so show me the money. 3 chests for not a big, you know, investment. Pretty much none. So that's just 3 free chests. I said 4, didn't I? That's wrong. Gimme. Large box stands before you. Medica 4. Large box is Vine Bow. A large box is Nectar 2. I aggroed the one dude, but the bird is patrolling down there. Vine Bow is what? He has the Shigeto, which is a fairly strong thing. Vine Bow is not that good. Advanced Archer's Bow strengthened with animal tendons and vines. Not good enough. This should be a hunter. This should be a hunter. I'm gonna take out this one hunter and then we're gonna go back up. It's a Cruella. Cruella's not what I wanted to see. Berkis doesn't have any TP left. Chuckles doesn't have thunder. What do? You do not have much. You do not have much, Chuckles. That is what I can do one turn. At least we're gonna get healed up here. But if she confuses too many of my guys, I'm not gonna be in a fun spot. We decrease her accuracy. That is sometimes, that's most of the time actually not enough. You can boost a normal attack, because you do a fair amount of damage. You do the same, because you have a lot of volts remaining. But after this, we're gonna have to teleport back to town. After the map is done. She didn't confuse us yet. She didn't. This time, is she using Siren? Yeah, she's going last. She's using Siren. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't. I lowered her accuracy. I lowered her accuracy, though. Okay, Barracus. Oh, man, Chuckles has to get one more attack in. Okay, that's it. No prob. No prob. Okay, that one is down, and we don't know where the bird is. That is... why? What? There he is. He doesn't seem to be so mad at me for, you know, killing all his friends. He really doesn't. Seems to be fairly docile. This is a dead end. It's exactly symmetric, isn't it? What do we have? A pathway down. That's an intersection. I'm trying to be a little quicker with my map drawing because it's already been 30 minutes and I'd rather not have this episode be much longer. But then again, we already have spent a number of episodes on this floor. And I don't want it to be too much. So just speed it up a little bit. Where does it connect? Here. This is dangerous walking about. Bird can show up in this region. Where is Bird? Middle. Ah, he's waiting. Okay, Bird cannot show up. Bird is not docile. He wants to get it. But that is Bird angry mode, actually. So are you telling me this is an absolutely symmetric map? Symmetrical. Is it, though? Yep. Fair enough. And we're just gonna walk the path here. I'm gonna do the drawing afterward. This good enough? Let's check. Yep, that's it. So the only spot left is right up here, because I didn't bother walking across, and our map is finished. Our map is finished. We're gonna gather a little bit at that gathering spot over here, and once that is completed, we're gonna teleport out, because we have a strong foe to go up against, and I'd rather save before, because we had... well, we had a lot to do. What is my inventory looking like? 55. 55, really. Well, let's see what we get here. Sandcloths. Sandcloths. Cross seed, do we get the sap wine too? No. Fair enough. I'll teleport back out with my 0 TP. Uh-oh. Who made that calculation? I have a warp wire, don't I? No, I used it. Oh, look at that. I talked about... don't want to. I don't want to. I'm gonna. We need to. I need to know priorities. I want to warp back out. And before I go back to town, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I will see you in the next episode as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.